Well, good evening, friends. In fact, for me, this is the first time I'm attending an MFRT conference or a convention like this. And especially when I got this invitation about 3 days back, and that too through WhatsApp, not on a phone call, I was totally astonished. How am I being invited for this program? Because we are not into this MFRT, we have never attended it, but how that you all gave me this invitation, and that also to be the panel on the speakers. So that was totally amazing. And I must thank the Ask Circle for giving me this opportunity to come and address all the IFAs here from Goa as well as from all over India. It's a privilege for me. Basically, I'm quite new into this industry as far as the mutual fund industry, just my 9th year in this industry. But basically, it's like a transition from the medical field into the financial field. But still, I'm there in both, still practicing dentistry. It's not that I've given up. It's now 26 years since I've been putting my hands in people's mouth, and now also in now you know where I can put it in. Many times I say, we have done even presentations on why dentistry is actually the best profession. I don't want to make you all jealous now, but let me tell you, dentistry is the only profession which can treat you from birth to death. Whether you have teeth or no teeth, you have to come to us. So there are 32 teeth to be treated. So even if one gets spoiled, you have to come back. So dentistry is one of the best professions, but now I can say financial advisory is still better than that. You know the reason? Can I tell you the reason why? Because many times I've been addressing IFAs all across India. The basic thing is, I've noticed, in dentistry to prosper, you have to make your patient fall sick. Whereas in this industry, the more you make him rich, the more you prosper. So it is give-give relationship as compared to the medical or even the legal or even the engineering profession. All the other professions is basically we want to see that if they fall sick, then only we will be able to treat. Whereas here it is totally different. Here it is like the more you convince them, the more you help them become rich, you become richer in fact. So it is like a win-win situation. So this is one thing. But just to tell you in short, since I've been given just 7 minutes, basically how I landed up into this profession. As a dentist, I was very successful right from 1990 till 2008, establishing 3 clinics, 2 in Margam, 1 in Navilim, plus I've started a lab of my own, dental lab, where I used to manufacture crowns and bridges. Very successful in dentistry, being the president of the IDA, means our Indian Dental Association for quite a number of years, was very successful in that. But suddenly in 2008, something happened which really changed my mind, and that was we had gone for an international dental convention, and for 10 days we were in North India, that is Delhi, Ludhiana, Wagah border. We went roaming that side and came back to the clinic after 10 days. When we reached back to the clinic, we noticed there's loss of income for 10 days. And then that sentence hit me very bad. Doctor, you are a daily wage worker. So then I realized, yes, imagine if at 50 I have 7 clinics and I'm still a daily wage worker. What will happen? I'll be surely full of diabetic and blood pressure problems. So I need to do something about finances also. And what I realized is, my earned income was very high, but my passive income was 0. So then we made a resolution, we have to change our way of thinking. And then I started first doing my own portfolio analysis, started working on it, and then slowly started realizing that you need to start investing rather than just spending and saving money and just keeping it lying idle. And then we realized that we as doctors usually don't pay attention to our finances. So then started on the mission wherein we started educating all the doctors, started meeting them, showing them the way to actually create wealth. And today we can say that yes, we are the financial advisors to maximum doctors in Goa. I've been the speaker for the national conferences of IMA, IDA, even IPA, even the Pharmacy Association. We go as speakers for our conferences. In fact, on 26th, we have our Goa State Dental Conference, where again I'm the speaker. Next month, I'm in Pune, addressing the Maharashtra State Dental Conference. Then we have the Karnataka State Dental Conference there also. And it was because of my efforts that today, financial literacy is included even in the medical conferences today. But more than that, after going through for first 5 years, basically my conviction was more on insurance products. And we were very much carried away by all the foreign trips. 16 foreign trips in 5 years was quite good, means all visited a lot of countries. But after the 6th year, that was the time when I came to know another major tragedy. Just because I was taking insurance as an investment, most of the clients started falling back because they cannot have liquidity. Money is blocked for so many years. And if in case they withdraw it, they're losing a lot of it. And then came up one concept: never mix insurance with investments. And because of this, for the last 4 years, I've been so aggressive making this financial literacy campaigns all over, not only in Goa. In Goa, of course, it's almost every week there is a seminar happening. Whereas all over India, we have been traveling and doing these programs wherein if you teach clients what is the difference between insurance and what is an investment, and never to mix up both, then they get the results in both. But if we mix up the thing, you don't get anything. And that is the thing what we want to educate our clients about it. So we have started a mission of educating. And 3 years back, another concept came in my mind which is affecting Goa very badly, and that is our youngsters. Now, because financial literacy was not included in my dental curriculum, when I was becoming a doctor, nobody taught me about finance. I lost 19 years of my life not knowing anything about investments. So I said, now see the situation in Goa. We are producing so many graduates. You take any line, whether it is engineering, whether it is medicine, whether it is dentistry, whether it's pharmacy, you see the amount of graduates that are coming out, most of them complain at the end of it, there are no jobs available. And basically, it is not that there are no jobs available, but it's only because there is lack of financial literacy. If financial literacy is included in the schools, and this was the concept which we fought for it last year, if it is included in schools, and if the children are taught the basic difference between just 4 topics, that is power of compounding, inflation, what is the basic need to invest, what is saving versus investments, these small topics you teach these children, and they start understanding it. Can you imagine by the time they are 21, they become financially independent? So much so, today if you see the situation, I come across almost every youngster, say, who is around 28, 29 years of age, who plans to get married. Even after working for 5 years, is still dependent on parents for the marriage. Parents who are in their 60s have to fund their daughter's marriage, even who is at 30. So these children become liabilities rather than assets. So imagine how many liabilities, our children are started becoming liabilities only because there's no financial literacy. So my motto now is basically a mission. For me, I don't need to work for money because money is already working for me. But if I can change the life of even one youngster, basically I'm already in heaven. Because I don't have to die to go to heaven. Because I strongly believe in that if you make a difference to one life, you are already in heaven. And financial advisory is the best profession for you to go to heaven straight, as long as you know how to enjoy it. So I would recommend you all take this profession seriously. You can really enjoy it. And finally, I must say I'm thankful to, again, the Ask Circle for giving this opportunity. I won't speak much because there are lots of stories we can tell you. But this is in 6 minutes what we have made the restriction. That's how we are keeping up the time. Thank you very much and all the best.